Got to ask you real quick, just because it's been going on for 3 days now, the press tour, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Did you get a chance to see any of that?
I've stayed off social media when I kind of really pay attention to social media when I'm at home or I need to for business. But social media is not real. It's false. Social media is the only thing in the world where everybody's a millionaire. Everybody's living a great life. Let's just be real and honest. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's life is great. So I ain't got much time for social media. What I can say is them two guys are great talkers. It must be great for business. I've seen a couple of, my coach showed me a video the other day of them down acting a bit of nonsense on the stage. It's all hype, man. It's hype and bravado. So I only wish them two guys luck. I hope they do great numbers because it's great for the sport. Boxing needs Tyson Fury. Boxing needs Deontay Wilder. Boxing needs Anthony Joshua. If boxing is to progress again in this country, in the States, and let's not forget, the greatest name that's ever been created in sport, Muhammad Ali, he made boxing great. Boxing has not been great in this country for a long time. And I'm even talking about Floyd Mayweather, it's still not great because he portrays it in the wrong way. These guys now, the modern generation, Anthony Joshua is portraying the sport in the right way. He says all the right things. He does, and ultimately, he just knocks guys out. He owns 3 titles with the 4 belts in the division. Boxing needs to come alive in the US again because no matter how good it gets in the UK, it still needs to be alive in the US.
You mentioned AJ portrays it in a good way.
Fantastic way.
AJ kind of comes off as a gentleman. Obviously, it's a gentleman's sport.
He is a gentleman. Listen, I know him personally. He is a gentleman. Honest, straight up. People might think it's an act what they see on camera, but he's really like that. He's a good person, got a good heart. And Dimitri, good to see you, champ. Very nice to see you. Thank you very much, champ. So it's he's brilliant. I'm very happy for him, and he is growing the sport on our side. The sport has never been as big as it is in the UK. This guy fills football stadiums. Ain't no like Barclays of 20,000. This guy fills 80,000, 90,000 seat of football arenas on a regular basis. Not just one-off, on a regular basis. And he goes around the country too. He doesn't just have to do it in London. This guy goes to Cardiff, which is like 200 miles away from London, and puts 80,000 in them seats. So, sport, the boxing in our sport, in my country now is bigger than ever. We need a few more stars, and the crazy part is there's stars in the US, but the sport has come so far down the ladder. Many years ago when I was studying boxing, it was NFL, then it was the NBA, and then it was boxing. Nowadays there must be about 10 sports ahead of boxing. And when a channel, when a platform like HBO is walking away from boxing, you know you've got a problem. You've got young stars out here, the young boy here, B-Hop. He's a talent. He needs to be seen on a regular basis. He needs to be seen by millions of numbers. If Eddie was to get hold of somebody like a little B-Hop, the guy's a star. Because the boy can fight. Ain't no doubt whether he can fight. So put the boy out there and let him shine. And this is what we do in the UK. We want everyone to shine, want everybody to come through. And it's just about getting forward now and progressing the game because, like I said before, the game has dropped massively in the US, and that's a sad thing to see. I don't gloat on it. I'm not happy. I'm very saddened by it because I'm a boxing, I don't want to say historian, I'm a bit of a boxing anorak. I love the fight game. I've studied it my whole life. There ain't nothing I don't know.
Yeah.
So to see the game fall to the lows it's fell in the US is sad, man. It's sad. It's a crime.